Aging is a natural and inevitable process, but it doesn't necessarily mean mental decline. While our bodies may show visible signs of aging, the brain can remain remarkably young if it's regularly stimulated. After the age of 60, certain cognitive functions such as short-term memory, processing speed, attention span, and mental flexibility may start to slow down. But this doesn't mean cognitive decline is unavoidable. Science has made tremendous strides in understanding how the brain ages. Today, we know that the brain retains an extraordinary ability to reorganize itself, form new neural connections, and even generate new neurons, especially in the hippocampus, the brain region responsible for memory and learning. This phenomenon is known as neuroplasticity. However, this plasticity is not automatic, it must be nurtured. A brain that is rarely challenged gradually loses agility, speed, and adaptability. On the other hand, a brain that is regularly stimulated can remain sharp, focused, and resilient well into old age. Here are 7 science-backed, practical, and powerful brain exercises to keep your mind active and alert after 60, just as a garden flourishes with regular care, variety, and love. 1. Memory and attention games, training your brain like a muscle. Cognitive games are far more than just entertainment, they're powerful tools for mental stimulation. Games like Sudoku, crosswords, jigsaw puzzles, card games, like Bridge or Rummy, or brain training apps, such as Lumosity or Peak, activate various brain regions. Why it matters? These games work your working memory, holding information temporarily, like a phone number, sustained attention, logic, planning, and processing speed. With regular practice, the brain becomes more agile and more resistant to mental fatigue. How to apply it? Spend 15 to 30 minutes a day on 1 or 2 cognitive games. Rotate different types of games throughout the week to target multiple areas of cognition. For example, Monday, crosswords, Tuesday, Sudoku, Wednesday, card games, Thursday, jigsaw puzzle, Friday, brain training app. 2. Learning something new, a powerful neurological stimulus. Learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or picking up a new manual skill stimulates the brain to form new connections. It activates memory, attention, coordination, and most importantly, it forces the brain out of its comfort zone. Examples: learn Spanish or Italian through apps or local groups, start piano or guitar lessons, try painting, knitting, or pottery, explore photography or video editing. What neuroscience shows? People who continue learning after age 60 experience improved memory, focus, and mood. The mental effort creates strong, lasting neural bridges. 3. Active reading, feeding the brain like a gourmet. Reading is a complete cognitive workout. It strengthens focus, comprehension, language, memory, and the ability to draw connections between ideas. But to truly stimulate the mind, reading must be active, not passive. Active reading means highlighting key passages, summarizing chapters mentally, taking notes or writing reflections, discussing what you read with others. Reading variety, novels, biographies, essays, newspapers, scientific articles, and even graphic novels, different formats trigger different cognitive pathways. Pro tip: keep a reading journal. Write down your takeaways, favorite quotes, or questions raised by the reading. 4. Meditation and mindfulness, clearing the mind, strengthening memory. Once underestimated, meditation is now recognized as a powerful practice for mental and cognitive health. It enhances attention, reduces stress, a major factor in cognitive decline, improves memory, and strengthens emotional regulation. Scientific support. Harvard researchers have shown that just 8 weeks of daily meditation increases gray matter in key brain regions, including the hippocampus and prefrontal cortex. Simple mindfulness exercise. Sit quietly in a calm space, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. When your mind wanders, gently bring your attention back to your breathing. Start with 5 minutes a day, gradually working up to 15 to 20 minutes. 5. Daily writing, organizing thoughts, boosting autobiographical memory. Writing is a deeply stimulating mental exercise. It forces you to organize your thoughts, access memories, draw from your vocabulary, and structure your expression. Writing regularly improves mental clarity, memory retention, and self-awareness. Writing prompts, a daily journal, personal life stories or memories, creative short stories, letters to children or grandchildren, personal opinions or reflections. Added benefit. Writing also supports emotional health by reducing anxiety, clearing mental clutter, and increasing gratitude. 6. Physical movement. When the body moves, the brain awakens. Physical activity boosts blood flow to the brain, enhances oxygen delivery, supports neurotransmitter production, and reduces the risk of cognitive decline. But coordinated movements, those requiring balance, rhythm, and attention, are even more beneficial. Best activities: dance, salsa, line dancing, tango, tai chi, great for memory, focus, and motor coordination, yoga, balance, breathing, focus, brisk walking while mentally rehearsing ideas or poetry. What science confirms. Physically active seniors enjoy better memory, improved attention, and significantly lower risk of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's. 7. Stimulating social interactions, relationship intelligence for brain health. The brain is a social organ. Interacting with others, exchanging ideas, telling stories, debating, laughing, listening, these activities engage multiple cognitive functions at once: verbal memory, language processing, empathy, reasoning. Meaningful social activities. Join clubs, discussion groups, or local associations, host or attend conversation circles, play group games like Scrabble or trivia, mentor or share knowledge with younger generations. Why this matters. Social isolation is one of the strongest predictors of cognitive decline in older adults. In contrast, an active social life supports mental sharpness, emotional well-being, and longevity. End conclusion. Cognitive aging isn't a curse, it's an opportunity. An opportunity to care for the part of ourselves that defines who we are, our mind. The 7 brain exercises we've explored are not magic tricks, but they are proven tools for keeping your brain agile, alert, and resilient. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you're creating a rich and dynamic neural environment, one that resists the effects of time. You will enhance your memory, concentration, creativity, clarity of thought, and above all, your mental independence. Remember, it's never too late to learn, to dream, or to think deeply. Whether you're